Good morning, my dear children. Ninth standard, subject science, science 2, chapter number 10, information, communication, technology. As we have discussed in last lecture, we have completed our chapter. Now, the part of your question and answering. So, very first question is fill in the blanks is given in your exercise. So the exercise question which are given in your textbooks, all those questions answers I'm gonna sending you in the PDF which you have to write in your homework notebook. This is a part of science 2. Definitely you have to make a separate science 2 book, science 1 book and science 2 book, and chapter number 10 you have to write in science 2 homework notebook. And don't ask me, ma'am, chapter number 1 where is we have to write, chapter number 2 where to write. Whenever I'm gonna send you the chapter, at that time I will mention over there science 1 or science 2. This is a part of science 2. Okay, so here I am going to read to these questions. Listen carefully, fill in the blanks to complete the statement, justify the statement. While working with a computer, we can read the information stored in its memory and perform other actions in dash memory. So here is the answers. I'm going to read directly answer. You will get the question and answer with it only. So answer is internal memory. Next is, while presenting pictures and videos about the works of scientists, we can use Microsoft PowerPoint. Obviously, if you want to present pictures, so that time you have to we need a Microsoft PowerPoint, because we are going to present pictures, and whenever you are presenting at that time you need a PowerPoint. To draw a graphs based on quantitative information obtained and experiment, one uses Microsoft Excel. As I have shown you in the video also, we are using Excel. In the Excel only we make graph. Next is, the first generation computer used to shut down because of use of large valves which consume lot of electricity. That is why it gets stopped. A computer will not work unless electric power is supplied to it. Obviously, this is the common sense. Next question is, answer the following question. First question is, explain the role and importance of information communication in science and technology. So here is the answer of the same. The role and importance of information communication in science and technologies are follows. It has enabled to predict and forecast weather the condition by studying matters. With the help of internet, one can collect scientific information, also share them with the help of emails or other social networking sites. It provides information on almost every topic. Obviously, if your teacher will give you the topic for to search this topic or to search another topic or practical anything else which is related about science, which is related about your scientist, then all this information we are going to search on obviously internet. So this is the internet helps us in science technology also. Some experiments and concepts in science can be demonstrated effectively by using simulations and animation. Example, functioning of nervous system. Like functioning of nervous system, we are going to like if you want experiment and concept, if you want to study about this, so you can search it on internet and you can study all these things. A prototype of new research in the field of science can be built various programs, software which run on computer. It has enabled scientists gather information related to happening in the space. It has enabled the broadcasting of information related to agriculture to farmers living in remote areas to improve their agriculture productivity and sustainability. Next question is, which application software in the computer system did you find useful while studying science and how? Answer is, first of all, calculator. It helps in verifying the calculations done subjects like physics and chemistry. Obviously, a lot of calculations are there. With the help of formulas we need to calculate the time, distance and all. To calculate we need a calculator, and this is a part of our computer. Microsoft Excel, it is helpful to making me understand how to plot graphs between various physical quantities present in science. Next is Microsoft PowerPoint. It enabled me to make interactive presentation for various topics present in science. Obviously, if you're gonna study in detail about, if you have any idea about Excel, then definitely you will use to Excel to make if you have any idea about PowerPoint, then definitely you're gonna use it for the explanation for the to make a PowerPoint. It is very helpful in our science field also. A computer has various parts. These parts along, this is the answer of question C, and here is the question C. How does a computer work? A computer has various parts. These parts along with their functions is described below. Processing unit, which is CPU, input device, output device. Here is diagram for the same. Control unit, CPU, which is we can say it as memory. Output unit, arithmetic and logic unit, input unit. So this is the structure for the same. First of all, very first part is CPU. CPU stands for Central Processing Unit. Full form of CPU is Central Processing Unit. It is the heart and brain of computer. If CPU is not there, definitely your computer will not work. That is why it is named as, like it, we are calling it as, it is a heart and brain of a computer. Who? CPU. Okay. It consists of various smaller components such as motherboard, hard disk, random access memory, which is RAM, etc. CPU stores and processing the data. It controls the working of all the parts of computer such as keyboard, mouse, etc. It is also known as system unit. CPU is also known as system unit. CPU has three components, and the first component is storage unit. This unit stores the information and supply it to the other units when required. Random access memory is a part of the storage unit. Control unit. This unit controls the working of other parts of a computer. It does not perform any kind of data processing. Likewise, if you want to work with one option, then you are working on one, others are not going to open over there, so it can control. Next is arithmetic logic unit. This is a full form of ALU. This unit performs the arithmetic calculations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Obviously, you have seen in the computer, all these applications are there in your computer. And logical operations like comparison, selection and matching of the data. The internal memory of a computer is of two types. One is random access memory and read-only memory. In random access memory, RAM, this allows data items to be read and write along as the power supplied to the system. Read-only memory, this allows the data items to read, that is, we cannot make changes to the stored information. The communication between computer and person is possible because of the presence of operating system, which is an interface of communication. Next is input device. There are certain devices that help in providing the information to the computer. Such devices are known as input devices. Some input devices are keyboard, mouse, scanner, barcode reader, etc. A keyboard is used for entering information, while a mouse is a pointing device that is used for indicating and selecting the input. This is the about input device. What about output device? Some devices help in displaying the result. How you are adding something and you will get a final result of the same. So in that way, some devices helps in displaying the result of the processed data. Such device is known as output device. A monitor is the main output device that displays the result. Obviously, on the screen you are going to observe the result. Display of a monitor is made up of pixels. These are the small dots on the screen. Most of the computer screens are capable of displaying 80 columns and 25 rows. This is about screen. Monitors display the data in the form of numbers. Have you seen the numbers like while going to the have you gone to the train? The indicator is there and the dotted board is there and the time is given over there. You may have seen all these things. Some alphabet is written over there, like Churchgate train, Borivali train. Some alphabet and some time is written over there. So that type of, okay. Monitors are available in the markets in various sizes and quality. For example, monochromatic black and white, liquid crystal displays, which is we are naming it as LCD. Next question is, what precautions should be taken while using various types of software on the computer? Answer is, the precautions to be taken while using various types of software on the computer are: while using softwares, make sure that too many are not used simultaneously, otherwise it is going to slow your computer. If you are opening your browser, if you are opening your Internet Explorer, if you are opening your Google, if you are opening your any Microsoft Office, Excel, PowerPoint, if you are opening all these things, then definitely your computer will go slow. So try to open one or two only. So don't open so many options over there, okay. While working on Excel, keep the data in the tabular form. Also enter the data sequentially. Even avoid using unnecessary space and special characters. In case of downloading a new software, make sure that the site is authentically form where it is being downloaded. Make sure that your computer has antivirus installed so as to protect it from any harmful bugs. Try to give limited and required amount of access permission to these softwares. Now next question, question E. Which are the various devices used in the information communication? How are they used in the context of science? Answer is, the various devices used in the information communication are mobile, computer, laptops, radio, television. These devices have enabled the dissemination of various information easily in scientific fields. Some examples where these devices are used are weather analysis. Supercomputers helps in analyzing the weather conditions of a particular place and provide information about it. Medicine. Computers helps in performing surgeries. Analog computers are used to keep track of vital stats of a body like heartbeat, blood pressure, etc. You may have seen all these things in the hospitals. These devices have helped scientists gather information related to the happening in the space. Obviously, whatever the space related information, the communication technology it comes, so all these things come along with it. These devices have enabled the broadcasting of information related to the agriculture to farmers living in remote areas to improve their activity, agriculture productivity, sustainability. Question number 3 is, using a spreadsheet, draw graphs between distance, time using information about the moments of Amar, Akbar and Anthony given in table page number 4 in this lesson, law of motion. What precaution will you take while drawing a graph? Answer is, this is your Excel. After opening your Excel, please note down all this reading of time clock. You may have seen in laws of motion all this reading. So here time covered by Amar, Akbar and Anthony. All this time is given time in clock, and these are the distances covered by Amar, Akbar, Anthony. Now we have to make a graph for the same. As I have shown you, if you want to graph, you have to click on the graph. Then you will get this type of graph. This is distance time graph. Automatically it will come. There is no need to draw. You just have to enter this data in your field and you have to click it on the graph. And the precautions are precautions to be following. We have to follow the precautions to draw this graph. Keep the data in tabular form. Data should be entered sequentially. Avoid using unnecessary space and special character. While entering this data, we should not use the characters. It is special character means @ hashtag and all. Question number 4. Explain the difference between different generation of computers. How did science contribute to these developments? Answer is, generation of computer technology refers to the changes made in computer technology over the time. Earlier computer used to a big machine with a lot of heavy wiring, whereas nowadays a computer can be carried in hands. Initially, the changes made even were limited to those made in hardware technology. However, now it includes both hardware and software. Like if you want to take if you are typing anything, any data, you can take printout of the same. That is why hardware means whatever you are typing in the computer, a part of computer devices, and software means the program which is installed in it. Okay, so the table is given below. Show the 5 generation of computers. Generation. First generation was 1946 to 1959. The technology was vacuum tube based. Examples: UNIVAC and ENIAC. Second was 1959 to 1965. Transistor based. These are not in use. Third is 1965 to 1971. Integrated circuit based. These are not in use. Next is 4th, 1971 to 1980. VLSI, microprocessor based. Example: microcomputers or personal computers include desktop, laptop, palm tops, supercomputer, etc. Fifth is 1982 till date. Under process. Example: robot and artificial intelligence. With the evolution of technologies in the realm of science, we have been able to make such huge developments in the fields of computer. With the discovery of semiconductors, transistors were made in 1947 at Bell Laboratories. These enabled the scientists to replace the large size vacuum tubes in computers with small size transistors. Instead of vacuum tubes, the small size transistor works the same thing. That is why the size of computer gets small in size. In 1961, integration of thousands of transistors on a single chip was made possible. Thus, the IC based computer became smaller in size, faster, more reliable, and less expensive. Very cheap, expensive. The technology of integrated circuits, that means ICs, very small chips are there, improved rapidly. The LSI means large scale integration circuit and VLSI means very large scale integration circuit was designed. It led to invention of microprocessor based computers. If you'll open your motherboard, then like small chips, black inside, small chips are there. Those are working instead of your thousand of transistors. Scientists are working hard on the 5th generation computers. This is based on the technique of artificial intelligence. These computers can understand spoken words and imitate human reasoning. Question number 5 is, what devices will you use to share the knowledge that you have? Answer is, the devices that can be used to share with others the knowledge that we have: television, radio, mobile phone, computer, laptop. Question 6. Using information communication technology, prepare PowerPoint presentation on at least 3 topics in your textbook. Make a flow chart of the steps you used while making these presentation. As I have shown you in your video also, PowerPoint presentation, how to make it. Please go over there, go through it, and you can make the answer of this clearly. Answer is, Note, this is an activity based question. Kindly make 3 presentation of any 3 topics on your own. The steps to be followed while preparing a presentation are: double click on the icon of Microsoft Excel file to open. So this is your Microsoft Excel. This will be there on your screen of computer. You have to double click on it. Now next is select the new option in the file tab and then select blank slide. Here you have to select a blank slide. In the design tab, choose one of the design available for the slide to make an attractive. As I have told you in the video also, I have shown you how to select design tab and all. So please go over there, go through that. You will get it very nicely. See, if you will open design, then you will get this type of design format. Type information you want to write on the slide. Whatever you want, click over here, click to add title, and you can type the information which you want. If you want to insert the picture, you can do the same. Also, pictures can be inserted by choosing the insert pictures. The option is there of insert picture. You can select on the you can click on the insert picture and you can select the picture. To add more slide, click on the new slide. The new slide is given on the left hand side corner. So you can click on the new slide option, the home tab, place the cursor on the current slide and click the enter. Afterwards, if you want to leave new slide, you can click. Here are the examples of your slide. Whichever slide you want, you can select this slide. After selecting the slide, then click on your present page. This will be your second slide and previous one is first slide. Here you can observe one number. Okay, so this is way to select the slide. Now while writing this answer, how to write this answer? Then wherever the computer screen type of is given over there, this type of screen was there, you can take a picture, you can take a Xerox copy of from your, if definitely you have a textbook along with you, take a Xerox copy from your textbook. All these slides are given in your textbook also. Take a Xerox copy and stick in your notebook while writing these answers. Okay. Question number 7. Which technical difficulties did you face while using the computer? What did you to overcome them? So answer is, technical difficulties faced while using the computer and ways to overcome them are: computer being too slow. If your computer hangs in between or boots up in more than couple of minutes, then be assured that there is some problem in its working. To overcome this problem, either check the hard drive or see whether too many processes are running in the background. If the hard drive is full, try to empty it by deleting the not so important files or storing them into another hard drive, like C drive, D drive are there. Constant disconnection from Wi-Fi. These problems can occur due to several reasons like router, computer, ISP. If the Wi-Fi signal is weak, it can cause disconnection and slowness. So make sure that device is in the range and is getting decent reception. Also check that computer's wireless adapter has up-to-date drivers. If none of this works, call ISP and see if they can help. Constant security warnings while browsing. This problem is easy to fix. Check that the computer's clock shows correct time and date. If doesn't, right click the clock and select the change date time settings to correct manually. The computer keeps restarting if it may arise due to series Windows update which requires several reboots sometimes. If the restart process is mentioned updating Windows, then have patience and let the Windows be updated. It may also arise due to some mechanical problem. Due to this problem, the computer might become noisy or unusually hot. To solve this problem, one might need to clean the dust that are accumulated inside the computer. Computer cleanup guide should be followed to do so. If the problem persists after cleaning the computer, run a virus scan and malware scan. If all these methods fail to sort the problem, consider taking the computer to a specialist. Please learn and write the given data which I'm going to send you in the PDF form as well as in the video also. Please go ahead with it, and in video, as I told you, you have to stick these pictures while writing the answer. Don't draw anything. Okay, thank you. I stop my video over here.